Is that a horse?
No, it's an octopus. Of course it's a horse, Obama. What else do you think it could be?
I was going to elect flying saucer.
What name are you going to curse it with this time?
It's still up for debate after all.
That chicken pit is loud.
It's actually called the cockpit, thank you. And this is the creme de la creme. I started a cherry blossom forest.
How interesting. I never took you for pink.
The delicate beauty of the sakura tree measures beyond mere gender stereotypes, Obama. As a liberal, I assumed you to comprehend that.
Don't you think it's a bit too close to our house?
I'll address that in a second. Anyways, let's get prime and center and look at the cherry blossoms fall.
You know, it's actually relaxing walking through the forest and just seeing this. It would probably look great with shaders.
A brilliant call by the world's best Minecraft player. I plan to extend this out all across the fields. We'll be the hidden cherry blossom village.
Sounds like a lot of work, and I'm not used to hearing you and work in the same sentence.
Wait, Joe, work? House? That's it. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. Rebuilding our house. The mud and dirt has worn off of its effects. We need to expand our reach.
Donald with construction tools is terrifying. Someone call a medic.
Obama, your track record alone would put you in any mental hospital.
Don't promise me with escapism, Donald.
Oh, by the way, you got your wish.
Wait. What happened to him?
Came back from the woodland mansion and he was just like that. I don't know.
I think trapping the villagers in the house was a bad idea because now they don't make iron golems and they don't defend themselves against zombies, so they're just walking prey.
Could have said something sooner, Joe, before he turned into fungus.
I'm sorry for assuming you had common sense.
Regardless, the plan today is to go from paupers to princes with our new look.
You have still yet to tell us what you're building the house out of.
To replace the stone, I'm using polished diorite, which I need more of, but the base we have plenty of quartz from the nether.
Donald, that is nowhere near the amount of quartz we need.
Watch and learn, Joe. Watch and learn.
And the first block has been placed.
Get prepared to witness his transformation, Obama.
I feel like if we're going to replace the material, we should replace the house entirely with a new layout.
What's wrong with the layout we have now?
Well, in my humble opinion, I'm not a big fan of it looking like a Jenga tower or a tilted Jenga tower.
Even with my millions, it's hard to afford a reasonable income in this village. I can't change the layout of the house. What job can even pay for this?
Okay, now we're gonna cut corners.
Maybe one of us could become a tech support agent.
Okay, nobody deserves that fate. Not even the big bad Obama himself.
Bit dramatic, aren't we?
It's only drama that we're stretching the truth. And even though there's a lot of you to stretch, I would never be that dramatic.
Just gonna ignore whatever that meant.
Regardless, you don't deserve the horrid fate of customer service. In fact, nobody under the yellow sun deserves to be taking calls in an 80s room.
I feel bad when I have to call into customer service because I'm sure their day cannot be a good one.
Yeah, even if it's a frustrating situation, I really try to be calm around customer service because 99% of the time, it's not even their fault.
Listen, if they provide excellent customer service, very excellent customer service, I'll hire them myself.
What?
You do that?
I'm familiar with people's struggles. Horrible bosses that treat you like dirt, pure scum. If I see someone skilled that's going down on a sinking ship, you bet your sweet tookus I'll throw him a life jacket.
And what about the other people?
Well, I only have so many life jackets, but everyone else will make great fish food.
Art can't grow that much, I see.
All right, this is what the outside of the house looks like. Don't show that to Lindsay Lohan.
You know, it kind of looks like a white credit card strip.
I only have a stack of 64 left, and then I'm all out. And I still have to do the entire top of that strip there, plus the inside, so it's not looking good.
So you're telling me, even after all the criticism that you gave me, that I, Joe Biden, was right? Huh. Where have I heard that one before?
Well, it certainly wasn't in politics, so you don't have to worry your pretty little head or unpretty little head.
A bit suspect to say the least, but,
Well, since you came up short, you know what that means. We have to go back into the nether.
I really do not want to do that. I do not want to do that. I can't tell you how much I don't want to do that, and it's not even because of it's the nether itself or the mobs. It's solely because of the lava. I don't want to have a chance of burning myself and losing all of my items.
Well, that's kind of the risk we have to take right now. But as soon as you find a blaze spawner, and once you get blaze powder, then you could have fire invincibility or immune. I forget the exact term, but you can basically get in lava for like 1 to 2 minutes and not be affected by that. And that's really going to help you get over your fear of lava.
Like you tell me, Donald, be a man about it. Our entire audience doesn't want you to play Bob the Builder. We might as well do something fun.
It's 2 against 1 here, Don.
I'm very well aware I'm going to go to the Nether. I don't have a choice here, Joe. I'm just hesitating. I'm not looking forward to this.
Listen, worst comes to worst, you end up falling into lava and dying and losing all of our items. And it would be kind of what you get for prioritizing everything else under Minecraft.
Just say you're not a real gamer, Obama.
What are you doing? I thought you were going to the Nether.
I'm gonna replace a stone with polished diorite first. I probably should just get the Nether out of the way, but I need to mentally prepare myself.
Donald, it is fictional heat, pixelated lava. How is a man who's such a hothead so afraid of getting his head hot?
Don't get it twisted. I'm not afraid. I'm simply just doing other things in the meantime so we don't forget them later.
Well, if I had any respect for you, which was minimal at best, it's completely out the window.
You're just upset that you can't penetrate my aura, Obama.
Penetrate your what?
Is this another saying that you picked up from Baron?
No, I saw this one on a TikTok slideshow, but with great aura comes great responsibility, so I won't damage your energy too much.
All right, Donald, I'll bite. What is aura?
I'll be happy to educate you. Aura is the magnum opus of talented individuals that highlight their high level of magnitude, ability, or perceived power.
I swear if the next word you say is Sigma, I'm taking double my prescription today.
That's like giving a cat double the catnip.
For example, let's take the UFC fights. When me and Dana walk down the main stage, you can hear the audience clapping for miles. That's aura. Not only am I there as a sign of great power, but you have to respect Dana too for his talents. Truly terrific.
What an interesting friendship.
I'm surprised you guys didn't walk down the aisle too, the way you're talking about him.
Didn't know it was illegal to commend someone, but you never know with Democrats in power. That's why if you attended, there'd be a wave of boos so strong that Luigi's mansion would be jealous.
I see what you did there with the booze.
You have literally got booed too at the national championship game.
1 boo against 100 cheers. That's like playing Russian roulette 100 times and not dying. I like those odds.
It most certainly is not the same.
I wouldn't say that, Barack. Donald's aura might call you an arsonist.
At least Joe understands.
Well, we're all done with the top 4. We have no excuse of not entering the Nether.
Joe, I'm aware. I was just getting my ducks counted. I didn't want to go in preemptively.
Well, there's no better time like the present. We're almost done. All we need is, what, just a couple of stacks of quartz, and we're all good.
You know what I'll do, actually? I'll make the floor to the first floor have smooth stone, and then the ceiling of it could actually be the quartz.
I think this is just a way of you getting out of going to the Nether.
I'm going. The world's best Minecrafter has to pull his big boy panties up, his very big boy panties, and get to work.
Why are you wearing panties?
All right, I'm on the scene, and I'm already greeted by the opposition. Are you serious right now? Get back, piggy.
Can I ask what our objective is now besides getting to the end?
I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. That is the primary objective of this game. Yeah, there's other things we're going to be able to do, especially after the end, but the main focus right now is getting to the end and killing the Ender Dragon.
Planted off the heel of the world's best Minecrafter, mind you. That is the only reason we're getting to the end in the first place.
Now, I'm not so sure about that.
Donald, not only are you the only one that has died, but you're also the only one that has ran away from a raid. So, if anything, I'm the best Minecrafter.
Obama, I don't really know where the animosity is coming from, but look what you've done. I took a free shot because of your yapping.
How do you possibly deflect blame at every single turn?
Now leave me alone so I can look for some quartz.
I think it's just kind of funny how you arrowed down a random native here, as you said, mining quartz.
Oh, it's like white dads at a Home Depot when a new lawnmower drops.
You know, we would mine out the entire bottom of the underworld just for it to be taken over by some zombie pigs.
Donald, you know, if you wore gold armor, you wouldn't even have to fight these guys, right? You could actually trade with them some gold ingots for some pretty good items.
Yeah, let me be a boring Boris and play the game the right way. I'm sure Dream would love to have us on his SMP if he saw our amazing trading skills.
Yeah, that won't certainly cause a problem. Going on a stream with a guy notorious for talking to people underage on Twitter.
There's something I could say here about Joe Biden, but I prefer to be the good, upstanding person today. Wait, no.
There's no
How did I
way.
just hit the zombie pigman?
I don't know, maybe it's because you were focusing on not insulting Joe like any normal human would be able to, and now you have the whole Home Depot after you.
Well, that's not a problem for the world's best security guard, or I mean Minecrafter. I mean, look at January 6th. I fended off riots before.
Yeah, I don't think that's something you should really brag about either.
Friendly reminder that we have not mined or even touched a lick of quartz since we got in here, which was our main objective.
How about you pipe down, you windbag? We clearly got other problems right now.
Wow, they are really all after you. Every single one of them. Talk about loyalty to their tribe.
I guess they're not smart enough to realize that their whole bloodline is getting thrown into the sewer like dirty water, and they just keep coming up for me to knock them out of the park.
Yeah, Don, let's keep applauding the massacre of natives. You know, what America has done for hundreds of years.
There's new ones that spawned in.
Wow, talk about unlucky timing.
Listen, all I'm trying to do is finish off my house, so if you can get off your sacred land so I can put like an oil rig here, it would mean a lot to me.
Christopher Columbus reenactment.
Why do the zombie pigmen always sound like they have indigestion? Are they not allowed to have Pepto-Bismol in the nether?
You know, that's such a silly question. I really can't answer that.
Well, if they're having stomach issues, I'm sure any drug will do the job. Did Hunter happen to have anything on him this morning?
And moving on from that, let's talk about something else. What do you guys have on your mind?
Well, I have a lot on my mind, starting with the debate. Care to explain yourself, Joe, why you thought it was important to lie?
The only one that lied on that stage was you, Donald. I spoke nothing but the truth.
Joe, don't make me go on Twitter and pull up the Border Patrol tweet. You will get embarrassed, super embarrassed.
Don't do that. Bad debates happen. It just occurs. However, I can tell Joe is a respectable, honest man that cares for the American people. I cannot say the same for you, Donald.
You call that honest? I didn't even understand the guy. I don't think he even understood himself. What was he saying half the time? It sounded like rubbish.
At least I don't sound like my nose is stuffy.
Joe, it was like a zombie pigman was up there. I just said something about the way they sound, and I thought to myself, why do they sound so familiar? Because it's pitch perfect what you sound like.
What a load of malarkey. I said full words and sentences on that podium, and you can't even deny that, Donald, unless you just want to lie about it like you lie about everything else.
Are we really doing this, Joe? Have we not seen this all play out before? We go head to head, and then you need help getting down the stage because you tinkled your pants. And even though I mopped the floor with you, I'm not cleaning that up.
Oh my goodness, you guys are sounding like my wife.
Well, would you look at that? A lucky find. Maybe we should fight more often, Joe. It seems to bear better results.
Actually, I really would not like to be compared to Barack's wife again.
And just like that, with a little bit of off-screen grinding and a DoorDash coupon, I finished up the ceiling.
Speaking of DoorDash, you should have saw the message I had earlier, Don.
Hey, that stays between me, you, and DoorDash.
Now I'm gonna get rid of this pathway, this orange muck that we have on the ground. I'm going to replace it with the quartz.
No, seriously, Don, do you have any idea of what I saw on DoorDash?
Let me guess, was it Joe Biden out in your doorway saying he was here?
Yes, actually. How did you know?
Let's just say that's not the first picture he sent on DoorDash.